Hey you guys, what's up? It's your girl Paula, aka the Helonios. Welcome back to my channel. Appreciate you guys oh so much. Thank you for tuning in, and today we're gonna be talking about these teeth. Yes, so I get comments all the time about my teeth and how nice they are, and they're so perfect and they're so white. And how do you get your teeth so white? Well, I got my teeth this white because I got veneers. And so I'm gonna tell you guys about that procedure, pretty much how I found the dentist and stuff like that. It's not that complicated, and if I recommend them, if I don't recommend them, my pros, the cons, what I like about them, what I don't like about them. Yeah, so stay tuned. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. Oh yeah, and I'm also going to be giving you guys some deets. As you can see, I have a new wig. We are rocking a new look because it is spring time. So this is my new look for spring. And I'll give you guys some deets on this wig also. So if you're interested, keep watching. But before you do, like and subscribe. Okay, so for starters, so I got my veneers done July 25th of 2017. I started actually looking for a dentist. It took me about 4 months, maybe 4 or 5 months. So I've only had one other surgery done, and that was my boobs, and I got my boobs done about 4 years ago. But with my teeth, I was a little bit more nervous about, because they're your teeth, like they're your mouth, and I've seen like veneers that look like fucking horse teeth, and I was like, and nah. Okay, like I didn't want to walk around with a fucking horse mouth, that was for sure. But I definitely wanted my teeth done when I was really young. I don't remember how old, like in elementary school, I actually cracked my tooth. Being stupid. Just being dumb. We had an unfinished basement, and so it was like poles and stuff like on the ceiling. And so one particular time, I have an older brother, 2 older brothers actually, but my one that's we're closest to in age, we're only maybe like 2 or 3 years apart. And so when growing up, me and my brother was like ace boons. Okay, so his ass was like Dennis the Menace. So his ass was always getting into some trouble, and he always brought my ass along with it, because my little retarded ass would just run along with his little stupid ass plan or whatever. So he comes up with this bright idea that we can start swinging from poles and that it's fun. So I went along with it, and one time nobody was home and I was mad about something, I don't know, because I was a brat when I was a kid, and I decided to go swing on the pole by myself. And then I guess I went back too far, and like I fell. Our basement floor was concrete, so I fell smack face onto the floor, and yeah, I fucked my teeth up. So I chipped my front tooth, and like I guess my bottom teeth and stuff had like those were still gonna fall out, because like those are straight, but my front teeth were obviously my forever teeth, because I forever had the chip tooth. It wasn't like that big or that noticeable. Most people wouldn't even notice it, but I just always knew it was there, obviously, because it was my teeth. So I had the chip tooth on my front tooth. This one was chipped, and then my bottom teeth had began to start gapping. So about like a year ago, I was like, yeah, I really want my teeth done, whatever. So I started to like research doctors and like look up different dentists and stuff like that. And so in the process, I found that there were a lot of dentists that were like really good, but most of them were in Colombia. And that's where a lot of really good dentists mind you, FYI, for these veneers, a lot of really good dentists are based in Colombia. And so after like researching and finding all these doctors that they did really great work, I came up with the right idea that we should go to Colombia. And then so I convinced my boyfriend that we should go for his birthday so that I can have my surgery done the same time and vacation or whatever. So needless to say, so we began to plan this whole trip to Colombia for his birthday. And we were trying to figure out like how to like maneuver it and put it all together. And then maybe about a few weeks before we were planning on going, because I actually set a deadline. So I had set a goal that by August 1st, I wanted my teeth done. And so I had another friend who was in New York and she's had surgeries done. So she knew this company. It was called Exquisite Body Company. They're located in New York. And pretty much what they do is you can contact them if you want any surgeries. And they're like a placement type of, I guess, company. I don't know what you call them, like a middleman, right? So they have all the contacts for dentists, BBLs, breast augmentations, nose jobs, like whatever surgery, cosmetic surgery that you want, she can connect you. So she gave me her contact. Well, actually, no. She contacted my friend and said that she has a dentist coming in. And my friend knew that I was looking to get my teeth done. And so she sent me her info, and then I contacted her, and it was interesting because when I asked her who the dentist was, it was actually one of the dentists that I had researched, and I liked his work, but he was based in Colombia. So he was coming to New York to work for like a few days. So I was like, this is perfect. It was the end of July. So I booked. The cost was $4,000, and I got 10 top teeth and 10 bottom teeth. And I also have the resin veneers. So they have porcelain veneers and they have the resin veneers. Resin veneers last 5 to 7 years, but they don't require any like shaving of your teeth. Like there's nothing like that he did to my normal teeth. Like my teeth are still exactly the way that they are. Resin is almost like a clay that hardens, if that makes sense. I don't really know how to explain it, but that's what it is, and it goes over your natural teeth. But they don't have to shave your natural teeth. They don't got to do nothing to it. So your natural teeth stay exactly how they are. I mean, for me in particular. Now, how the consultation happened was that I had to send him pictures. So I had to take pictures of like the front, full pictures of my front, and then the sides. And then I sent them to him. And then he'll tell you if you're a good candidate for, I guess, this type of procedure, because he says sometimes some people, they do require I guess like a shaving or something done extra to their teeth. But because my teeth were naturally straight, it's just I had like gapping here, and I had a small chip tooth on my front, and I had gapping. But other than that, like my teeth were straight, pretty even, everything like that. So he said that I was a good candidate. His name is Dr. Juan. I can't pronounce his last name, but I can give you his Instagram. But he was so nice. So Exquisite Body Company connected me to Dr. Juan. The morning of, I had to pay like a $700 deposit, and then the remaining balance is paid the day of the procedure. So the procedure was done in Queens. They send you the location and the time to be there. When I arrived, both of the parties were there, and I met with Dr. Juan, and he pretty much explains everything in detail. Like he went into detail as far as what I can expect. So he let me know, and also the aftercare procedures. So the morning of when I arrived, it was 10 a.m. My appointment was for 10 o'clock. And I arrived. He met me in like the waiting area, and he pretty much explained the entire procedure, start to finish, what I can expect. And then he also went into details about like the aftercare, how you care for your teeth after the procedure, what you can expect, what's normal, what's not normal, and also a contact for when he's out of the States. He does have somebody in New York that if I have any problems, like that he can refer you to, that you can go see. But he typically comes back 2 to 3 times a year. So like if I want to go see him to like get my teeth polished or cleaned or anything like that, I can go do that. So the actual procedure was like painless. Like I didn't feel anything. I was almost falling asleep during the procedure. Like I was completely laid back. They put the thing, like the big, thing in your mouth like that. He like preps your teeth with like some blue, like I think it's like an acid or something. Something is prepped where it preps the enamel to stick to the clay. And at that point, he pretty much molds every one over my tooth. So these are the actual shapes of my teeth. So when people are like, oh, your teeth look so natural, it's because these are the shapes. Like they're shaped individually on each one of my, on each tooth. Every veneer was shaped individually on each tooth. Don't look at my nails. I just took these off and I didn't make it to the nail salon today because I was at work. But I'm gonna go, so don't judge me. But I really like that. So they are the actual size of my natural teeth. So it was like really, like I didn't feel any, like I literally felt nothing the entire time. I didn't feel anything. Like you feel like moving, but I was like could have fell asleep during the procedure. And it was actually really fast, and I'm not sure if it was just because like he was like my teeth just like I had like a good base or whatever, I don't know. But my procedure was it took him less than 2 hours to do all 10 of my teeth. Like I was done by 11:45. Mind you, my appointment was at 10 a.m. and then we probably had like a 15-minute meeting. So, and I was finished by like noon. I was done before noon. I think I looked at my clock and it was like 11:45 when I finished. So it was like really fast, very super painless. Like I didn't feel a thing, I will say that. And my initial reaction though was scary, because when I first saw them, my mouth felt weird. It felt weird. Like it felt like I was like, like I guess maybe, I think it would be comparable to somebody who gets braces for the first time. You kind of feel like you're like this. Like that's what it felt like. It definitely felt like that. And then they looked like, when I first seen them, they looked kind of big, but they looked like really nice too. So it was like, it was an adjustment period. I was just like, I don't know, like it felt weird. And he explained something to me very well. He was like, listen, you've had the same teeth in your mouth for 30 years. So your mouth now has to just readjust. And I was like, okay, that makes perfect sense. And that feeling took maybe about 2 to 3 days to adjust to like the new teeth. But yeah, it took maybe like 2 or 3 days for me to adjust to my new teeth. But like from the first time, like when I was FaceTime people right after, they were like, oh my god, like your fucking teeth look amazing. The pros and the cons that I see, because now I've had them for like a year, One is the maintenance. So you really should, like, he tells you to carry like a toothbrush and like toothpaste with you wherever you go. Like, and when you finish eating, you should brush your teeth. I don't do that. Okay, but I should, but I don't like I don't carry it around with me, but I definitely have to like brush, you know, 2, sometimes 3 times a day, because especially depending on what you eat, it will get caught, like it can get like stuck in your teeth. So you want to make sure that you are like brushing twice, 2 to 3 times a day. Another thing is the veneers don't stain, but your teeth under, they still stain. So anytime you drink anything that stains, a coffee, a tea, anything like that, you want to make sure that you like brush your teeth after, because you don't want it to stain behind your teeth. And that's pretty much it. And just being mindful, like when you're eating hard foods, like crunchy stuff, like if you like to eat like hard candies, you probably don't want to eat them like that, because your teeth can chip. So you just have to be very mindful of your teeth and like what you eat. And so sometimes I have to catch myself, because now, I've had them for so long, like now they feel like they're mine, and I don't think about it, but then I'll have to catch myself, like when I hear like if it's too crunchy, I'm like, okay, bitch, hold on, bitch, they ain't yours, because if you crack your motherfucking tooth, you ain't got time to go to a dentist and get this shit fixed. So other than that, the pros are, bitch, look at my teeth. Seriously, like, I don't think it's a better pro than like having literally like $1 million smile. Like, it's like, cheers. But no, since then, I love my teeth, like hands down. It was the best investment and the best decision that I made. Like, I just love them so much. I get compliments everywhere, even if I'm looking like shit, okay, with shit. When I say looking like shit, hair in a fucking bun, a hat on, no makeup, motherfucking pajamas on, okay, people will still stop you and be like, oh my god, you have such nice teeth. Like, thanks, I appreciate it. That's when you really smile, when you look like shit. Listen, when you look like shit with these motherfucking teeth, all you do is smile. Like, hello. I don't got shit to be mad about. You see my smile? Hi, how are you? Yes, I'm here, sis. No, so that is my story. I can leave the dentist information, and actually the company too. So if you're looking for any other procedures too, she works primarily out of New York, and a lot of her doctors and connections are, I think, like in Colombia and stuff like that. But she's really good too. She knows her shit. She's really good. But I'll leave all of that in the description box. Oh, and the deets on this is a custom closure wig that I made, and I'm wearing 3 22 inches of the blonde bombshell collection with the 16-inch closure. And I just colored the root here. But yeah, this is my summer look, because she is it, honey. She is it. But yes, so if anyone is interested in getting their teeth done or getting veneers, my suggestion would be do your research. Make sure you're looking into the dentist, you're looking at reviews, you're looking at the number of their, like, don't look at just one picture of their work, because everybody's mouth is different. I know that sounded like really weird, but it's the truth. And so you want to make sure that they can adjust with all types. And so but Colombia has a lot of really talented dentists. Like, he was one of them, and it was 3, and actually I think 2 of them were named Juan too, but he was one of the dentists that I just happened to look up to where he came to New York. And I'm super satisfied, super happy with him, with his work. He was very professional. He was so nice. He walked me through the entire thing. I knew exactly what to expect. There was no surprises. And he gave me really good pointers as far as aftercare and how to maintain them and like what to watch for, like, you know. So definitely do your research. Yeah, make sure you do your research on your dentist and you know who you're going to, and you know that their work is like good and they're, yeah, because teeth are an investment. And if you're thinking about it, I am not the one to ask if you should do any type of cosmetic surgery, okay? I'm not the girl to ask you, because I'm gonna tell you, if it's gonna make you feel better about yourself, do it. Like, I've got my boobs done, I've got my teeth done. I am not opposed to any plastic surgery at all. I am pro plastic surgery. I just am. As long as you're doing it for the right reasons, like, because it's what you want to do. Like, didn't nobody tell me, oh, you need to go get this done and you need to go get that done. Like, it was like, no, I want it done because I want it done. And yeah, but I think I like my teeth more than I like my boobs, and I love my boobs. I love my boobs too, but I love my teeth. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And yeah, see you in my next video.